Alrighty, yo. Welcome to Joe's Retro World. Today we're gonna be talking about the company Retrobit, y'all. And what I got to say about this company is all good. Y'all already know from other previous videos that I buy their products and I've used their products, I've tested their products, and they're just awesome. Here I have one of their products that I've been using. I've been using it for about a year and a half now, and it finally failed on me, and the rubber membrane on the button B button just finally gave out because of me pushing it, as hard as I can, as fast as I can, because I love Streets of Rage on my Sega Genesis. Plus I love other shoot 'em ups, and so I utilize those three bottom buttons a lot. And because of that, they wore out and they finally just broke. So I opened her up, checked what it is, and it turned out that I had a little piece of the rubber membrane break on me. So this is the button for the B button, and it just totally tore and fell out. But that's after a year and a half of me basically smashing the buttons, okay? And y'all probably saying, well, you abused it. No, I just used it regularly like you're supposed to. When you get into the video game and you get into that zone, you just you don't want to be messed up. You just pushing buttons, pushing buttons, pushing buttons. So my controller broke. So I went and bought a replacement. Now with that replacement, I have it put it in my drawer and I put my old one in here. And the old one, there was absolutely nothing wrong with it except for that membrane. So I was like, oh man, I don't want my controller to go to waste. So I got on Reddit, I got on Facebook, and a few of y'all suggested that I email them, contact them. They said get either email or get on what is that called, Twitter, and hit them up there, and they should answer you back. And I was like, nah. So after months and months of just saying no, I'm not gonna do that, I finally did that. I finally went to their website, emailed them, and they emailed me back within like 3 days because this was on a Friday, so they were busy over the weekends and the holidays, of course, at the time. And they hit me up 3 days later, and the gentleman was like, "Hey, this is Chris from Retrobit. Unfortunately, we do not sell the membrane separate, but I am more than welcome to send you one for free because I just took apart a controller where I took the battery out and I have the membranes available." I was like, "Are you serious? That is so cool." He said, "Yes. Just send me a description of which one you're using. Are you using the USB, the charging, or whatever? What do you got? The wireless one, or do you have the wired one, or the USB?" So I have the wired one for the original Sega Genesis. And so yeah, he said, "Fine, give me your address and I'll send it out." I didn't think they would, but here it is, y'all. The membranes came within 5 days, and they were kind enough to send me the D-pad and also the buttons pads right there. So I was like, oh, that is just too cool. So all you have to do now with the new membranes is go ahead and remove these 5 screws in the back. I already removed 2. Okay. I already removed most of them. I just got 2 to take off so I can speed up the video. Okay. So let's open her up. Just like this. Okay. And while I got it open, of course, clean this with a little bit of alcohol, all that in a cotton swab, and dry it off real good. And I'm going to be replacing both membranes. So I'll just take them both out. Come on. Okay, pull that out. Set this down right there. All right. So now, as you can see, this is the damaged one with the hole through it. Let's get the new one. And while I'm at it, I might as well replace... Oh no, I'll save my D-pad for just in case that breaks sometime later. But I doubt it. Just dust this baby off. Nice and clean. Brand new. Sets just like that. It has its own little way of setting there. Put that mode button back. Okay. Alright, so that's it. So let's put this PCB board, oh man, back on. Why is that fighting me? Why is there always got to be something that wants to fight you? Every time you try to do a project, there's always something that gives you issues. All right, so now I'm going to set this in here. It has a little groove, so it only goes in one way. Okay, so we'll hold that down. We're going to set this down, and we're going to push it closed. Okay, and we're going to put our screws back. All right, before I put them all, everything feels good. Everything looks good. All right, so let's just finish these last little screws. So yeah, y'all, I'll leave the link in the description of the email directly to the company, the one that I got off of their website. Okay, I'll leave a link to directly to their website also. Okay, that way if you want to go check out what products they have, they're always coming out with new stuff. They got for Sega Genesis, Sega Saturn, I believe Nintendo, also Super Nintendo. There's a whole bunch that they make for the N64. Okay. And they do wireless, they do USB, they do original hardware. Because I have a Sega Saturn original hardware one. So now it looks beautiful. So now I have 2 working controllers that are basically brand new. And if I ever have any issues, I'll just hit them up again. That's be about it. Okay, y'all. I hope this video helps you. Hit them up. Fix your controller for free. I'm not saying they're going to do this every time, but they will get back with you. They do have great customer service. So I give that shout out to Retrobit. I appreciate y'all. They did not do this because I am Joe's Retro World. They did it because I was just some vato who hit them up on the email. That's it. All right, y'all. So until next time, peace and much love from Joe's Retro World.